What is it, old man?
Nothing. Just thinking how you could really brag to your friends if you lived in a place like this.
Repeat, come on.
You guess? Aren't you a little old for hide and seek? What's wrong with poking your head out every once in a while? These kids are really giving it a go. They could use your help every now and again.
If such a necessity arises, I shall interfere. No such necessity.
All right, all right.
I do not have the time for these clowning antics.
Geez, watch where you're pointing,
The affairs of this world hold no interest for me.
What's up, Yuri? Is something wrong with your weapon?
No, I was just thinking about how different axes and swords feel to use.
Ah, you use both swords and axes, don't you?
Yeah, but my arts change depending on which I use. It's not a problem or anything, but...
Well, I think you look cooler when you're using axes, Yuri. It makes you look stronger, too.
Really? I prefer Yuri when he's using swords myself.
You should just use one in each hand.
Give me a break.
So you use a spear too?
Oh, do you know someone who also uses a spear?
Well, not quite. It just reminds me of some jerk.
Are you talking about that dragon rider?
Yeah, hey, don't you have something...
What? Me?
Yes? So where is the dragon freak now?
We got separated up on the roof. I'm pretty sure he wasn't too badly hurt.
Good, because I can't very well beat him up if he's...
Whoa, that's the whole reason you came here?
No! I also can't forgive this Barbos guy for what he did, abusing Blastia like that. Has he no shame?
That's no reason to bring the princess along with you to a dangerous place like this. Flynn, why didn't you stop her?
My apologies. We must have missed each other in Dongrest.
So that's why she panicked and chased after you?
It's not Rita or Flynn's fault. I decided to come here myself. I couldn't let you go all by yourself. Besides, I can't watch bad people doing harm to others and simply let it happen.
I agree. Very well said.
Your Highness.
Captain Carroll, don't let me down. I'm counting on your skills.
Yes, of course! Come on, let's go take that jerk to
I'm sorry, but would you mind keeping your background to yourself? We've got someone who might kind of explode if she knew.
Sure, I understand. That'll be best for both of our interests.
You think we might cut down on the battles a bit? This old man can't take it for much longer.
Really? We haven't been fighting any more than usual.
Yeah, but keeping up with your youthful pace is killing me.
Perhaps we should go with the pace of someone older and slower?
Who are you calling older and slower?
Don't worry, you're still young and full of life.
Ah, yes. I'm glad you understand me at least, Judith, honey.
He was the one who called himself an old man.
Cut him some slack, Carol. People his age get sensitive about these things.
Looks like a dead end.
No, it's not.
But we can't use that.
Maybe there's something we could do to
We need air.
Air?
Yes, if this conduction tube were...
How do we make that?
How about you try to figure out...
You don't know.
You're not gonna get it until I really hit you!
Wait, you mean all those other times?
Cut it out, you two. Let's go.
I can't believe I made that kind of mistake! I should have moved right then! Damn it!
Somebody shut this old man up.
What mistake did you make?
Oh, you sweet girl. Thank you for listening. If I just met that pretty and hottie before Yuri, the two of us would be off together just...
Whoa! Go easy on him, Rita!
You got a problem?
I guess the old man couldn't care less about me.
Well, I'm glad you weren't hurt, Yuri.
Thanks.
There's still a lack of devotion.
You're as stiff as ever.
That's why you...
Such good friends.
Is he also a member of your party?
Yeah, he doesn't get along too well with people, though. Don't let it get to you.
I'm Judith. Nice to meet you.
Hey, why is he letting Judith pet him?
Maybe the little pup's a fan of pretty girls.
But I'm a pretty girl, too! My.
Why doesn't he like me?
Together now!
Holy power, come to me! Oh, power that tries souls shine! Oh, power that tries souls shine!
That was easy. Hey!
Oh! Don't get sloppy! Finish them off! Let's work together! Oh, power that tries souls shine!
There's still a lack of devotion.
Didn't you come here with Sonia?
I did. Sonia and the others are busy arresting me, taking my gold, so I'm on my own.
Should a lieutenant leave his subordinates on a duty like that?
Well, it's very much in Flynn's style.
Barbos rules based on the laws of the Empire. It is the Knight's duty to arrest those who break the law. I can't leave you and the others to do as you would, Yuri.
You need an excuse to do everything, don't you?
That's what it means to be an Imperial Knight.
Gel or anything?
My thanks, but you needn't worry about me. Focus on your surroundings instead. You never know where a foe might be hiding.
Oh, yeah. I'll pay more attention.
ISO Steph.
It's kind of awkward, huh?
Flynn and Carol are perfect ladies, though.
I'm not around nights all the time, so I get nervous.
Just think of me as someone watching your back.
All right, thanks.
Judy was nervous?
Here we go! Shine! We finished them off. This power will make me stronger.
Together now!
How's this? Oh, power to try soul shot!
Yeah, I beat you into...
Your spear fighting is fluid and your footwork is amazing. I love watching you fight, Judith.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Aren't all more of the nerdy, scholarly type? More indoors than outdoors people?
How strange. I've always thought it was normal to fight someone who was threatening you.
Yeah, true.
Really? Is that normal?
Sure, it's normal.
Totally normal. I see.
Looks like this floor is set up the same way as the one below.
So that means we've got some gears to move.
What do you think they're protecting with all these different layers?
Maybe it's just their pride as a guild.
Guess we can do this. We're done. The bottom of the tower looked ancient, but the top is new.
It would seem someone built it onto a structure that was already here.
I had no idea there were any towers in this area. I wonder when it was built.
Well, judging by how new the top looks, I'd say it was pretty recent.
Do you think Barbos built it?
The Blood Alliance is one of the bigger guilds, but even they couldn't build something like this.
Rigo, he must have been putting up the funds.
Hey, yeah, that would make sense.
We still ain't any closer to figuring out why they built something like this, though.
Let's get this over with.
Let's have the Tri-Soul shine! We finished them off!
Guess we can do this.
That will suffice.
I feel power running off.
Here we go.
Destruction field!
I got a little worked up.
By my honor as...
Back again,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hey, the core in that sword. Is that the core to the Aqua Blastia?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
These fools don't know when to give up. Cup one more? I'm all late.
Barbos, this has gone on long enough. Save...
The Knights will be here any moment. Any further resistance is futile.
That's right, you're finished.
Oh, this is fun. I put 10 years into building Gasferost's spire, and with that man in the Empire wrapped around my finger...
That man?
You think I'm just gonna let you waste the lower quarters core like this?
Oh, it won't go to waste. I'll use... Then the Empire is next. And I'll start with...
Is everyone all right?
Sword is gonna be a problem.
It is very... What?
What's wrong?
You haven't won yet.
All right. Playtime's over.
Get down.
What?
What is that?
What happened to not having any time or interest?
Hey, that's...
Rita, never mind that!
Piece of...
Looks like the tables have turned.
So, all that fancy... Should've known from the start that I'd have to depend... Take up your...
You know, it was so much easier to deal.
Yeah, there's nothing worse.
I am the only man to stand as White Horse's equal and his blood... Little punks! You'll rue this! Go on, get out there! Get up!
I'm gonna take you thugs down.
You little punks are nothing to me! I'll squash you like bugs! And I'll squash the Union and rule the world!
That's a nice dream. I'll make sure it doesn't happen.
You have no right to threaten people's peace.
Silence! Now know the true power of Barbos the Stormblast! Okay,
stay down.
It's over. Accept your fate. Ooh, that's not...
There's potential.
Oh, I feel...
Your henchmen have run out on you. That's it, Barbos. It looks like you were the fool who didn't know when to give up.
Then you'll surrender.
Yuri. You remind me of Whitehorse in his youth. You're his spitting image.
Hope you're not saying I'm gonna end up like that old man.
Like the Dawn. Sooner or later, you will make great enemies in this world, and then that world will consume you whole. Regret. Sorrow.
I'm so glad the core is safe.
Wow, the Aqua Blastia core is so small.
So we've got your core back.
Yes, but we weren't able to take Barbos into custody.
Yes. That alone.
What are you talking about? A creep like that is better off... Ow!
Besides, I think it's too early to say anything's been taken care of.
Yeah, I have to find out if this thing even works.
Blastia cores don't break all that easily.
Huh. Bet you didn't know that, did you, Raven?
Jeez, what is up with that guy?
You're one to talk.
Takes all kinds, I suppose.
He probably headed back to Dongrist. I'm sure.
I'll go on ahead as well. I left my people with a considerable amount of work. Your Highness, if you would...
Can't...
We'll look after your unreasonable princess a little. Isn't that easier for you too? We'll
Very well. But in exchange, I ask that...
All right.
Then I take my leave, Your Highness.
Thank you, Flynn. Why do you look so sad?
I was just thinking. I still owe that creep Dedeki a good beating.
You got the Blastia back. Isn't that enough? Why chase after some stupid thief?
Yeah, I guess you're right. If I ever cross paths with him, waiting for me in hell, huh? Why do you have to go and say that?
Hey, come on already. Let's get back to Dongrest.
Well, I will take my leave from you here.
Off to meet up with your partner?
Partner? We'll be operating individually from now on. That way we won't interfere with each other's work.
I see.
Yeah.
Look, the Knights have come back.
I'm innocent, I tell you. This is a plot by the Knights to destroy the Council.
He doesn't know when to quit, does he?
Where's Flynn?
I can't make him out from here.
You must not be taken in by the Knights. They only plan to crush this town once you've all been lured.
On the honor of the Imperial Knights, I swear that we would never perpetrate such disloyalty.
You're... Flynn Shifo.
The Empire and the Union have joined in a treaty of friendship.
What? Impossible.
At this moment, Don Whitehorse and His Highness Yoder are in council together. It's only a matter of time until it's made official.
But how? I thought that cursed elect...
Yes. It is true that our Commandant could only make a brief appearance before returning to the capital.
Then, on whose authority? No! This can't mean my plans have been ruined by this boy!
This will put an end to the suffering of the people of Cup.
Here's hoping the next magistrate they get is more of a stand.
I will do what I can to make sure a worthy person is chosen.
To the castle? You mean...
Yes. With Rago gone, the rest of the cat...
But you don't really want to go back.
What do you mean?
I can see it in your face.
No,
Well, you should do what suits you best. You've made up your...
I will go back. I don't want Flynn or anyone else to have to worry.
It's gonna be lonely without her, won't it, Repeat?
I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies with it.
Huh? You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah, not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance? Yuri! It's terrible!
Oh, man.
Brago!
What did Brago do?
They say he used his standing in the council to... It looks like he's gonna get off with only a minor drop in rank!
This has gotta be a...
It's not a joke!
So this is how the Empire works now, huh?
What do we do, Yuri? How can he not get Wait! If we tell Estelle...
Hey, don't go giving the prince... Damn it. What's I wonder if he's at his post...
Doesn't anyone knock anymore?
You knew I'd be that outfit.
As of today, I've been assigned the post of captain.
So, the birth of the Flynn Brigade, huh?
If that's how you feel, you should come back. You'd be able to...
Don't waste your breath. Congratulations on making captain.
Thank you. You didn't come down here to celebrate my promotion.
No, I didn't.
It's Rigaud. Appropriating Nor Harbor for his own purposes, committing treason by his collusion with Barbos. Add to this stealing from the populace and the extermination of even his own people, simply because he didn't like them. The people he killed were either fed to monsters, or sold to those who will pay money for corpses.
Sick bastard.
That he should be able to do those things, and not have to answer. The authority of the Council is far more powerful. I thought with this promotion to captain that I'd gotten a bit closer to my goal. But I have to face the fact that the law can't even punish a single person like Rigaud.
You know it doesn't end. You'll climb even higher until you can make the right change it.
True. But many people will continue to suffer in the meantime.
Don't go flying off the handle and smacking him around. The progress you made would all be for nothing. If he's above you, you go even higher.
Yes. Someday I'll create a legal order that treats everyone with equality.
Good.
Yuri?
How would you go about punishing the villains that the law can't touch?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
It seems I may have gotten a little careless when I thought Alexei wouldn't be around. Flynn Scifo, that impertinent upstart. This is a grudge I won't soon forget. I will bring down the full authority of the Council. Ah! What the? It's you. Do you intend to harm me? I could crush you. You won't get away with this.
The laws and the council may have let you go.
Ah! Oh, I was so close. De Nomos.
Repeat.
It's too bad we gotta split up.
Please, come visit the castle anytime.
He'll really come if you say that.
What? Didn't she just invite me?
Huh. Idiot.
With the treaty, it'll become easier for guild members to enter the capital.
That's right.
Princess, we should be going.
Oh, yes. I promise to do what I can about Rago.
Princess, you should...
What?
You see... Lord Rago has not been seen since last night. We do not yet know the details. His whereabouts.
What could this mean?
Maybe he got scared and... Well, I guess I'll be going too. I want to check out stuff like those air cren... When I finish my analysis, I'm looking forward to it. Okay then.
And Carol, where will you go from here?
I want to start up a guild with Yuri.
That sounds like a good idea.
Your Highness.
Sorry, I'm ready.
Shouldn't I go get your...
No.
All right.
Well?
Yeah. I hope we see each other again. Yuri, are you... Estelle and Rita already took off.
Oh.
If you hurry, you might still be able...
I can meet them anytime I want.
Jeez, Yuri.
Even if I did go, it would just make it harder for them to leave. What the... Monsters.
Yuri!
Carol, any idea what that thing is?
No, I've never seen anything like that before. It's coming down!
Come on, Carol.
What? Hey!
Just when I get to relax, I get dragged into another mess.
Yuri, fate really is out to get you.
Hey, it's not all my fault. You had a role in this too.
But I never ran into gigantic monsters or got arrested by knights before I met you.
Well, things didn't go bad for me until I left the capital with Estelle.
So that means...
Drop it. Keep moving.
Right.
What is going on here? Yuri! Protect...
Yuri, look!
This way, foul fiend! Why is it just ignored? Is it coming for...
The Commandant. But why...
Our finest knights. I am left with no choice. We will stop this beast with the help... Yuri, wait! There's nothing more you can do!
You expect me to stand by while that thing makes a snack out of Estelle?
The insipid poison of this world.
It can speak! Yuri!
You're safe. Is that?
Heracles!
Whoa! We gotta get...
I'm going to leave the city and continue my journey.
What do you mean?
If you're going back to the capital, you shouldn't keep Flynn waiting. It's for you to decide.
Then I want to continue the journey as well.
Now that's what I wanted to hear.
Judith? Don't! It's too dangerous!
Look who's talking.
I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Come on, quickly!
My, you're a stubborn one.
Huh? Why is it taking off?
Yuri! Lady Estellise! Wait! Here comes the cavalry.
I'm sorry, Flynn. I realize now I can't just go back to the capital. There are too many things I still need to know.
Surely after returning to the capital...
The voices of the people suffering in Nora Harbor never reached the capital. I won't achieve anything if I'm not willing to approach these... I've come to realize that during my travels.
Your Highness!
Flynn, get this corps back to the lower quarter.
Yuri!
I won't be going back to the capital anytime soon. I'm going to start up a guild. Give my regards to Hanks and everyone else.
Yuri!
A guild? So that's what you meant by doing things your own way.
Yeah, I finally made up my mind.
That's fine, but what about Princess...
Take care, Flynn.
Yuri!
I suppose I should have talked to you first, but here's to our new guild,
Right!
All right, let's go. If we hang around here much longer, some of those knights are bound to come after us. That huge flying monster actually talked, right? You ever heard of a monster like that?
I've never seen or heard of anything like that. I don't think anybody in the Hunting Blades has.
Man, first that thing at Cair Bakram and now this. The world's just full of surprises. I don't care how many lives you have. It wouldn't be enough to fight that thing.
Yeah, not even I feel like taking on a monster like that.
Not too shabby, huh?
Yeah.
I know we gotta get out of town. So,
With the circumstances being what they are, this is just how things turned out.
I don't mind a few extra travel companions, but we do need to put in a little more effort.
Just how far are we going?
I guess Heliord's our closest destination, so at least until there.
What?
Should we rest a little once we get out of the city?
Agreed.
Okay, now let's get...
Hey, you mind if I ask a question? I need to be sure of something.
What is it?
That big monster we saw? It was talking, right? Like our language.
Yes, I heard it with my own ears.
You all heard it too? I guess it wasn't my imagination after all.
Who's ever heard of a monster that speaks a human language?
Just what is that monster?
What happened to taking a break?
It's probably a good time. Looks like...
How can you tell?
Intuition?
Anyway, we should be fine here.
When we have time to take a longer rest, we've got to decide a few things about our guild.
What is it with you and taking breath?
What do you hope to accomplish by starting a guild?
Accomplish?
I want our guild to become really big, and then someday we'll follow in the Dawn's footsteps and protect Dawngrest ourselves. That way, I can show him my gratitude for all the years he's defended the city.
That's a wonderful dream, Carol.
I'll just stick with the boss here.
Huh?
You were the first one to bring up this crazy idea.
So, what's the first?
To calm down.
Yeah!
You make guilds sound like fun.
Why don't you join the guild as well?
I wonder.
The most important thing is those who break the laws will be... The laws are the source of a guild's pride. No one can be admitted without making a solemn...
And what are the laws?
Everybody supporting each other and always acting with the interests of the guild in mind. Striving to always do the right thing while punishing those who don't.
What do you mean?
All for the guild and the guild for all. Do justice and punish the unjust.
Everyone's opinion will be valued, so long as it doesn't go against these laws.
Yuri!
Right, boss?
All for the guild and... Yeah!
It looks like these will be my laws from now on as well.
Sure it's okay to make up your mind like that?
Yes. You've got me curious.
Well then?
I pledge to uphold the laws. For the...
How about your partner?
Thanks for your concern, but it's all right. He won't mind.
Your partner?
A friend I was traveling with.
Huh. I didn't know you had someone like that. Okay. So from today on, we'll be...
I look forward to it.
Me too.
Then...
Okay, let's call it a day.
Yeah.
Oh, Yuri.
Hey,
No?
No, I was just...
Yes. I didn't even think I'd be able to continue traveling with you. I'm still trying to decide if I should. You're really gonna put your all into this guild, aren't you?
I'd like to say I'm just gonna go with the flow, but I went and bragged to...
Carol certainly seems happy.
Oh, does Her Majesty the...
If I asked you to let me in?
If you've thought about this, and it's your decision...
Yeah, you're right.
Well, don't think too...
How can I decide?
Thanks.
For what?
You're staying up to keep watch, aren't you?
Nah, not at all.
You're so evasive.
You're one to talk.
Huh. Weird. I always thought I was pretty straightforward.
Seriously? You haven't even given your real reason for joining our guild.
I joined because I wanted to.
That's it?
No. So long as they don't go against the laws of the guild, Don't worry. I said I'd uphold.
Alright, well, I'll get you to tell me the real... So it was a coincidence that you were in Dawngrest?
Yes, I was. That's the truth. Isn't it lovely?
Sure. Lovely.
Thanks.
For keeping watch?
For talking.
What, you're not asleep?
Nah. I've been trying to think of a name for our guild. I'm gonna think of something really cool.
Sure, I can't wait.
Yuri?
Hmm?
I was thinking about this. We made our guild without first swearing allegiance to its laws, didn't we?
Yeah, but did that earlier today, right? So...
Yeah. Yuri?
What is it?
Did you just make those laws up, or did you hear them somewhere?
They just came to me. Why, were they no good?
Oh no, not at all. It's just... I'm really happy that I was able to make a guild with you.
What a thing to say. Don't get all mushy on me. What now?
I thought of a name! The Super Ultra Courageous Braves!
That sounds like a name, Captain.
Right!
Repeat. You're keeping watch, too. So, we started a guild. We're a motley crew, but it should be interesting. You're our number 2. Try not to give the boss too much of a... You should get some rest, too. What's that? Are you saying I should just trust you to keep watch? Alright, I'll get some...
I hope we can find some work to do now that we've...
Easy, Ty. So, Estelle?
I want to go looking for that talking monster. If it was me he was after, I want to find out why.
Don't feel like you'll be able to rest easy till you find out, huh?
But how will you do that? How can you look for a monster if you have...
I thought you were in charge of all the monster-related information.
Don't ask me! Even I've never seen anything like that before.
That was no monster. His name is Pharaoh.
Do you know about him?
I saw him earlier when I was traveling with my friend, and it was my friend who knew his name.
Why would your friend know the name of some...
Where did you see it?
It was on the Désert continent, in the sands of Kogor.
That's the continent to the southwest of the continent of Désert.
You don't just go marching off to a desert
He's right, you know.
I wonder if that fairy tale could be...
Fairy tale?
Something I read at the castle. A tale about a monster that speaks, who lives in the sands of Kogor.
There are always stories like that. Like the one about the monster in the...
I think you've got it backwards.
Backwards?
Such creatures do exist, but they have simply become the stuff of legend.
It's like the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, but are you thinking of going all the way to a place like that alone?
Huh?
If we don't keep up this little bodyguard operation, she'll really march off. What do you think? Let's take this as our...
Hey, you're right! We'd be breaking our own laws if we let her go alone.
That's right.
But if this is a real job, we'll have to charge Estelle.
Oh, we don't need to worry about something like
Nope, no exceptions.
I'm afraid
In that case, why don't we just figure something...
I'll pay the fee, I promise.
Okay, looks like...
This way we can all continue the journey.
All right, Super Ultra...
What is...
Huh? That...
We can't go with that. We need something...
Oh, really?
How about something like... Brave Vesperia. It's the star that gives off the brightest...
The brightest...
Brave Vesperia.
Okay, let's get to Torum Harbor and charter a boat. We're off on an ocean voyage to the
Didn't you want to take a break at Heliord?
Who
Either way, we can't get to Torum without passing through Heliord.
I'd also like to see how they've been doing since the Blastia went out of control.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
All right, we'll just stop in for a quick look around the city.
Okay.
So, first to Heliord, then from Torum to Desier by...
Okay, I'll try again.
Yuri, I was a little surprised to hear that you're starting a guild.
Well, it's not like I'll be doing it all on my own.
Did Carol give you the idea?
Yeah, but I've been thinking about it myself for a while now, too. I quit the Knights to find my own way of doing things. But I hadn't done anything.
What Flynn said to you back in the port town, that got to you, didn't it?
Nothing that guy says could get to me.
He doesn't like to admit his feelings, does he?
No. Oh my.
Yeah, this place has gotten a lot...
Now that you mention it...
Huh?
In Dawngrest, I heard that the construction work here is so brutal that I don't know if that's true or not.
Huh. She has to do something about it.
What do you mean?
You can see it on her face.
If that's the case, we should go to the inn and have a strategy meeting first. After all, we need to go check on...
Yeah, and it's not like Estelle can just...
You can't just ignore people's problems, can you?
I know.
So then, let's go!
He sure is getting into it.
He's so happy that he was able to start a guild with Yuri.
Hey, it's not like I did this just for Carol's sake.
But you care about his feelings, don't you?
Yeah, well, come on, we should hurry.
We picked a name, made laws, got our first job. We're a pretty respectable guild now.
But are 3 members really respectable?
Why not? The Dark Wings, the famous Thieves Guild, they only have 3 members too.
Quality over quantity.
Too many people get to be a headache. I prefer a small group. But you can't follow in the Dawn's footsteps and defend Dongrist without a few more bodies.
Yeah, I guess. But if we just put one foot in front of the other, I know we'll be big someday.
So then you're saying we can take it easy?
No way! We gotta give this guild 110%!
Aye, aye, Captain. I guess I can't let things... Late night stroll?
The scenery here reminds me of home.
Huh. Your home must be in a pretty place then.
I just mean that it's up high like this and has a good view.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't, riding around on that monster.
His name is Baul. And it's not only because he can fly. We've been together ever since he saved me during the war.
War? You mean between...
This world always seems to be ravaged by some war or another.
Yeah, I guess so. It was you who attacked Estelle here earlier, wasn't it?
You're pretty sharp if you were able to tell who it was I was after.
I'm just that kind of guy. Pharaoh also appeared because of Estelle. Is there some connection between them, between him and your partner?
It's hard to explain.
But you won't deny it, that you would come for her.
I'm afraid I'm not very good at lying.
All right, I won't ask any more questions, but if it looks like you're going after...
You needn't worry. I won't be doing that sort of thing anymore. You have my word.
You mean it?
What can I say that will make you believe?
Well, you said you were no good at telling lies. It's not like we're all that different. I've got a few skeletons in my closet, too.
He's a strange one.
Well, shall we have a look around the town?
We also need to have a look at the Blastia that went berserk last time.
Now that we have a goal and a destination, I'm so excited about continuing our journey.
This is a lot bigger than when we were just escaping the capital and chasing after Flynn. We're out to find a mysterious talking monster.
And to get over to Desier, we'll need to cross the sea again. I think the sands of Kagor will be a hot and harsh environment, too. Still, I can't help but be excited that I get to continue my journey. New landscapes we've never seen are waiting for us just past the horizon.
Well, just don't forget what we're out here for.
I know. It seems like the area has returned to normal.
Yeah, doesn't look like it's gone berserk since then.
Hey, it's those guys we met at Nor Harbor.
Miss Estelle! How have you been?
Who is this?
We helped these people out at Nor Harbor.
We can't thank you enough for all you've done for us.
Where's your father?
I haven't seen Teagle, my husband, for the past 3...
Sounds like that rumor...
Don't you have any hunches?
Yes. The night before he disappeared, he talked again about work.
Become a noble?
When this city is finally completed, we will be able to live here as members.
Huh?
What do you mean?
The rank of nobility is reserved for those whose service has earned the Emperor's confidence.
But Sir Cumore gave his word to us.
Cumore?
Yes, he is acting as the current magistrate.
I'll bet he is.
That is strange, though. I mean, the Imperial throne is empty and all.
But then why on earth have we been working this...
Is father not coming back? Hey!
You're gonna ask me why we don't take this on as a guild, right?
I promise to take care of her fee when I pay my own.
Well...
What? So this means our next job is finding a missing person.
And if Cumore is up to his usual stunts...
Right. The Knights do exist for the
Let's just make sure we're careful. The Knights could squash a little guild like us if we get on...
As you wish.
We'll find your father, I promise. Just wait...
Well, that's that. We'll take the job.
Thank you.
All right.
There's something very suspicious about that area over there.
Yeah, even more so because it's marked...
I wonder if there's some way we...
Careful, guys!
I'd like to pass if I could.
Sorry, no can do, buddy. The laborers' camp ahead is too dangerous.
Thank goodness. Knowing you're...
Well, proceed with caution.
But how should we get back?
I really think forcing our way through would be the simplest and most effective way in.
No, I won't. All we need to do is draw the guard away from...
But how will we do?
Maybe by... you know...
Well then... Well, Judy, you're probably the best choice.
Yes, I think so.
Aren't you sure you're so...
Well then. Where are we going? To buy a dress of... I can't seduce anyone in these rags.
Isn't what you're wearing good enough?
No, my...
I don't really understand, but she...
So she's going to see the With Judas seducing the guard, this plan can't fail!
I'll do my best to live up to your expectations, Carol.
What can I do to be like Judith?
Did you say something, Estelle?
Oh, no, just talking to myself.
Excuse me, I'm...
Fascinating. Are you...
Ugh, how plain. Nope.
All right. What exactly?
For example...
No.
Then could you possibly...
Let's see. If you brought me a soft tail, basilisk scale, you should be able to get all of the items.
All right.
Judas really...
Seems like she likes...
Oh, you've brought... Wait here while I...
What do you say? Does it look okay on me?
You didn't have to change your costume like that.
So grown-ups are interested in these kind of outfits.
All is ready.
Hey, are you seriously going out in that...
Huh?
Well, I could see everything. Never mind.
It's very cute, and I have a feeling...
Before that, could you do something about your outfit?
Oh, it's so hot out here.
Hello there. Oh, oops. Did you get an eyeful?
No, I didn't see any.
Oh, is that so? That's a shame. Are you going to make me say it out? I've fallen madly in love. Maybe I'll just have to come out and make it clear. Would you?
Yeah, but the one back in the cave.
No, don't be such a stick in the mud.
But
Work.
Can't believe adults can be easily...
And how long are you gonna
I guess this calls too much.
But what was the
Going for a swim. All right, on to the...
Huh?
It should be easier to go in if you dress like...
Who? Me?
Carol would work just as well.
What?
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to... But really, a night? Oh well, if this helps us fool them, all the better.
Hey! Quit goofing off over...
Huh? What's...
You should get back to your post before things get even more out of hand.
What do you mean, out of hand?
The mage we captured is running wild.
Roger, okay.
Huh?
You got a lot of nerve locking me up in a dump like... Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? Get your...
Rita.
Calm down already. I'll go...
Shut up!
Wow, she had...
Let me go...
Settle down, it's just me.
Yuri? Are you okay? Rita?
Have you calmed down?
Yeah.
So what are you doing in a...
I thought I'd check out the Blastia here before investigating the air crenny.
And you wound up biting off a little more than you could chew, just like always.
But what was it you got involved?
They sneaked the Blastia into the labor camp at night. I mean, that's all.
Don't tell me you were sneaking around Vesperia.
Of course not. I was very...
And then you got...
Well, I couldn't just sit around while they were trying to do... The people here have been threatened by the night.
I bet Teagle's in there too.
We cannot allow...
And what about this Blastia?
It was a Hope Loan Blastia. It looks like they're
They wouldn't! You don't think they're planning...
But why?
It's gotta be Q Moore. There's no way...
Do you know him?
You met him once, at Kerbak.
Oh, you mean the guy with the creepy voice?
I don't mind discussing things here, but aren't...
That's right! We've got to rescue...
Then we'll put an end to that forced labor, get rid of all the blast...
You can't just get rid of Blastia.
Then we'll have the mages and...
Wait!
But...
One thing at a time.
Right. Okay, then let's get back to our original...
Okay.
Ah, my lord. Are you sure you shouldn't be going to the Sands of Kogor now, sir?
I don't have to pay attention to Alexei's orders. Using the money and weapons I have, everything will soon be within my reach.
And I hope you remember to appreciate the work Leviathan's Claw has done for you.
Yes, you will be taken care of, Jaeger.
You'll take those weapons I sold you and attack the Union.
I'm afraid I have my sights set on loftier things than the Union.
Ignoring the Don is a big no-no. He is a wonderful guy, yeah?
My. It almost sounds as if you respect the...
Respect him, I do. But Leviathan's...
Oh, such dedication. Don't worry, though. You're looking at the future commandant of the Imperium. That fool Alexei telling me to watch the Union.
Yeah, you tell...
If it were me, I'd crush the...
Hey, that guy with the weird hair looked over here and laughed.
He definitely spotted us, all right.
So he thinks we're fun.
Man, it's always the same thing with these... So now we know there's a bunch of people being kept down there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go free them.
All right, if we find anyone being forced to work...
You know, in knight's armor, you really do look like a knight, Yuri. You're quite handsome.
You're getting a compliment, you know. It wouldn't hurt to smile.
I'm not really crazy about this getup. I've got bad memories of Flynn laughing his head off about how silly I looked in this.
Well, I think I get how Flynn felt. It's like somebody dressed you up.
No, not at all, Yuri. It's good because it's so different from who you are.
Leave it to Yuri to be different, even in a normal suit of armor.
This is why I hate this uniform.
Don't hurt us now. I just can't hold back. This power will make...
What's with you? First you're panicked, now you're laughing.
You're pretty moody yourself, Rita.
You're not really one to talk, Carol.
Just shut up.
I'm so glad we found you here. I mean, I gave up going back to the capital, so even if you had visited me, I wouldn't have been there.
Oh, how sweet, Rita. You were gonna go visit Estelle.
I wouldn't go to the capital just to visit someone. I mean, I have to report my findings on the air clinic. I just thought I'd say hi or something.
I don't know. That sounds like an excuse for a visit with Estelle to me.
You stay out of this.
Oh, come on. We're all together again. Let's just be happy about that.
What are you looking at? I wish I could bounce.
Huh?
And a group of those...
Looks like Hugh Moore has become their new client.
Hey, do you think that guy who talks all funny could be the...
It sure looks that way from here.
Get to work! No slacking!
Look, that's... It's Teagle!
If it's money you want, you'll have more than you can use.
Wait!
Who? Yuri Lowell, what are you doing here? Princess!
You have no right to call... Brute force is not the way to honor the... You will also release the...
This all might be easier if such an... All of your utopian...
That's not the kind of thing someone with delusions of becoming Commandant of the Knights would say. It's you!
You'll be all right now.
Jaeger! Get...
Ja, my lord. Nothing personal, you see.
I'll blow you away!
Holy power, come to me! First aid! Power that tries soul shine!
Distraction!
Holy power, Is that the best you can do? Power, come to me!
Not done yet.
You have won.
How could the Empire cover for such evil?
We can't just let it go.
You should dry off first.
I must admit.
Sir Cumore, it's the Flynn.
Flynn!
Well, send him away.
We tried, but he insists on coming to.
That lower quarter lout, he's
Gosh.
Yes, Jaeger. This is our time to...
I think we better be making with these.
Ah! Please, step this way. Move! Move!
We'll get you.
What an original.
If we don't follow that...
Wait! Our job...
But... I don't know whose job is what, but are we following them or not?
Everyone freeze!
Hey, just in time.
Yuri?
Can you get up?
Yes.
Sorry, but it looks like something's come up. You'll have to say hi to the wife and kid for us.
I will.
So we are going after...
Yeah, I'm sure Flynn Sound good, Carol?
Yeah. Plus, I think Estelle's gonna take off.
Sorry. Jeez, we're going after... All right.
Yuri, wait!
Gotta run, Flynn!
Lady Estellise, this journey is...
That man called Jaeger certainly had a unique way of talking. Unique isn't the word I'd use.
I had a hard time understanding some of the stuff he said.
An ancient way of speaking lost in this day and age.
What? Are you serious?
It would at least make a good story if that were true.
easy win. Don't get cocky. Holy power, come to me. I'll smile and lingering darkness. Spread zero. Foul affliction. Burden by undefiled purity. Yes, take a nice long nap.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Don't get in our way.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Foul affliction, be gone. Oh, din of this goddess pen.
I'm just getting started.
Flynn was asking for Estelle to come back with him, right?
The Knights can't help thinking that the best place for a princess is a castle. He's just worried that he won't be able to keep track of her.
But Estelle decided to set out on this journey on her own, and you want to respect that.
I haven't really thought about it all that much.
The Knights are bound to keep following you, though, as long as Estelle's with you.
And what kind of a guild would we be if we didn't get into trouble with the Knights?
I don't think fighting with the Knights is actually a guild requirement.
There's no sign of them.
Looks like they ended up getting away.
Where are we in?
A forest in central Tolbikia. If I'm right, Torum Harbor is east of here.
We should probably just get to the harbor rather than going back to Heliord.
What? But what about Q Moore? Do we just let him go?
I thought the purpose of your journey was to find Pharaoh.
Well, I
wasn't aware brave Vesperia was formed to follow your random whim.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she's just... Besides, Flynn's on the scene, right? You can be
Hey, Pharaoh? Brave Vesperia? Start explaining.
Just about to ask the same question.
Huh? What the?
What's wrong, Miss Genius Mage? Forget me already?
Who the hell do you...
I told you, Raven the Great. Man, you're a scary little kid.
So, what are you up to?
With all the stuff you've been doing, poor Raven got sent all the way out here to keep an eye on you.
Why would they do that?
First things first, let's go find an inn at Torum Harbor. I'll tell you everything there. Raven's pretty hungry, you see.
I suppose there's no point. Torum Harbor is a good first step.
Torum Harbor, then.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, there's no challenge at all.
Don't get careless.
Come on with this. Knock him around and cut him down.
Windblade! Nice recovery smash!
Yeah.
I know we haven't been gone for long, but I have to say, it's...
Can I get you Pansy some tissues? Or can we...
All right.
Huh. So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial throne.
Yup. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her?
Really?
What? Is it...
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep track of their movements.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor?
Yes.
Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've...
That's putting it lightly.
Our plan is to get to the area
and then?
Then I guess we'll go around and ask where...
I don't even know where to begin commenting. So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore.
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though.
No. I'm sorry, but I have to know...
Huh. Well, the Desier...
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Dawn. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
Do you know what's written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongrist. In particular about that pharaoh chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of brave Vesperia.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know? You understand.
Why can't you join Brave...
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altosk.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done?
Okay. What?
Does this mean we're on our own until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor.
What's the matter, boss?
I don't know if I...
The boss is the boss. Well,
just call me whatever you called me before. It makes me feel silly to have you...
don't you think...
Well,
you know way more about guild...
I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand... I wonder if I could be that...
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever. For now, our guild has a job...
You're right. First we need... But do you think we'll be able to meet him?
Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet. If we can't meet him, we won't get our reward. And that's all there is to it.
I think we may have picked something a little too tough.
It's more of a challenge that way. And our reward... Let's make the best of...
Yeah.
I said that but I let Cumore escape, Daddy. I don't know how I could explain this to... I know. We have Guild's job to deal with rather than Cumore. Yeah, I just can't let him loose. Men of his kind will never learn, and I'll have to do something. He will get what he did. can't believe we have to travel with you.
What? You ain't happy?
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
You're too glum. Like, didn't I stand together with you in the face of evil?
That was only because you had to. I still have...
You still remember that?
I'm not about to make a list of all your... Saying that I'd rather not have your company on our trip is already more...
Don't worry, don't worry. I behaved myself at Cave Mock and Gasp.
Yeah, that sure would be...
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up.
You plan on sticking with us until Estelle goes...
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got much choice in the matter.
Sounds like a tough job.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial...
I can see it in your eyes, old man.
Nah, not at...
Well, it's really too bad that you're gonna be traveling with us. But might as well...
What do you mean, really too bad? Anyway, Raven the Great is going back...
I'm just incorrigible. Whenever something or someone, I really lose sight of everything I...
Yep, that's about right.
I came to my senses until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around.
Hey, it could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would run off to do your...
Yeah, I kind of feel like coming with you was the right choice.
Oh yeah?
I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't know whether I'm going to take the Imperial. There are still so many things left to learn.
And Pharaoh's one of those...
It scares me to think about it, but I have to know what he meant by saying I was the insipid...
It sounds like you've made up your...
Yuri?
Hmm?
I might end up trying to order you guys around. Next time I do that, yell it.
Sure. It's not the sort of person... Though there's another guy who's also a tough nut to crack, so I...
Well, I'm going back to the inn.
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find the...
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that Estelle was an...
Yeah, I heard.
After something like that, I guess you can't... But it won't help her if she uses that as an excuse not to...
Yeah, I'm worried that might happen.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, maybe.
But...
You're saying I should take her back to the...
Yes.
It was her decision. We have to let her figure out what she should really do.
You realize it might come to blows with this Pharaoh guy. She won't get to figure out anything.
She's not gonna die.
Ugh, haven't...
Oh? Are you going to look for that cute...
Nah, just going on a walk.
Just out for a...
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you.
What I said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh thing?
Oh, right.
What? You didn't...
You were going to tell her the same...
What, you figured it out? You don't have to apologize for something like that.
All right.
So weren't you going off to look for Cumore after feeling bad about...
No, I was... You don't believe me?
You care for other people's feelings a lot more than you let on.
No, not...
Well, whatever.
What about you?
I told you already, I'm just...
Ready to go?
What should we do about Rita?
That one has her own matters to attend.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor?
Huh?
Are you coming?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go...
You were going to investigate the air...
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has already been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research...
So you'll be using us to help with your...
Well, there's no guarantee I won't... Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going...
Nice to see your glowing personality.
This means we'll be able to travel together.
Yeah, Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell you.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa!
To the harbor, then.
I'm so... take it anymore. I'm seriously gonna starve.
Can I eat a gel?
No.
Does the pooch look a little scary to anyone else?
Oh, he's probably just hungry enough for his wild instincts to kick in.
The pooch isn't the only one about to go wild.
I'm no good at diets, seriously.
This isn't a diet, it's a fast. Why do we have to stop eating too?
We can't have delicious smells just wafting by. We're just as hungry as you are.
What a tyrant.
Yoder!
Oh, it's you all.
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our Treaty of Friendship.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going better.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity kind of made the Union
Yes. And now, prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubts regarding the Friendship Treaty.
The conditions the Dawn gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality.
And they are certainly not on equal footing with something like that.
Yes. Had I known about Heracles beforehand, I could have stopped.
You didn't know about that thing? You're in line to be Emperor.
I know, but I have no authority over the Imperial Knights.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone.
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
You mean...
Becoming Emperor isn't as...
Why not?
To ascend to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomo. But Dane Nomos went missing around the time of the Great War.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor.
And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on Dane Nomos.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's...
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering the streets like this?
I was just on my way to Heli.
Ah, that is closer to Dongres than this place is.
I believe so too.
Master Yoder.
If you'll please excuse...
The two barrier blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes. Actually, there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the 2 cities.
I wonder if you could raise that blastia. And if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Against that many? You've got to be crazy!
I wouldn't do that even if I had 9 lives.
What's going on?
Halt! If you won't do the work I've paid you for, then I... Add the Indigo Beasts to the blacklisted guilds.
Yes, madam.
Isn't that the woman we met at Dayton Hold?
Yeah, that's her all right.
Well, why do you guys know her?
We just met her once a while back.
I wouldn't say I know her. She's the...
In other words, she's one of the top dogs at the unit.
Hey, I just got...
What's up, Carol?
Maybe she could get a boat for us to...
Well, if it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell, you've come at just the right time.
Huh, I guess those wanted posters really do work.
Listen, I've got a job that would be just perfect.
Hard labor, huh?
I like a man who can cut to the chase. As you may have heard, schools of mermen often attack cargo ships at this time of year.
Huh? But I thought there was another guild that always served as...
It seems the leader of the mercenary guild I hire passed away, so the other Guardian guild simply has no backbone. I don't know what to do.
What was the name of that Guardian guild?
The Blood Alliance.
Gee, I wonder what could have happened to them.
You're all as guilty as I am. Hate to disappoint you, but we're in the middle of something right now.
Wait, Yuri, what about...
We've made a guild of our own.
We're called Brave Vesperia.
That's a wonderful name. Well then, mutual gain is one of the basics of all business, you know.
Sorry, but like I said, we're in the middle of a job.
We won't call it business then. Let's just say we'll that way we won't be going against any guild principle. There are various
All right, we can talk, but we need to go to Nordopolica. We can't afford any detour.
Fine with me. The mermen are only a problem in the waters near. As long as I get to another port, I'm good. Once we arrive, I won't have any trouble making arrangements with another ship.
Wow, she means biz.
So, do we have a
I have the sinking feeling we just got tricked into something.
Fortune's Market isn't known as the best group of salesmen under the sun for nothing.
This isn't so bad. Now we have a way to cross.
I'll even throw in a bonus for...
Bonus? What do you...
If we arrive safely in Nordopolica, I'll give you the boat we used to get there.
Really?
The boat looks pretty beat up, but it's still a good deal.
Right?
So these mermen must be pretty tough customers if you're will.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Figured as much.
Marvelous. We have a contract then. Now that we've settled the details, I'd like you to get to work. Just let me know when you've made your prep. This is the Fiertia. She'll be your ship as soon as you've escorted her to Nordopolica. And this man is Tokunaga of Gull's Song, a maritime guild affiliated with Fortune's Market.
I'm Tokunaga. Very nice to meet you.
He's only on board for this voyage, so next time be sure to hire your own pilot. We're not in a hurry, but these are important negotiations, so I really appreciate the help.
What is the ship's cargo?
That's confidential information.
It's nothing we should be worried about, is it?
Relax. We've got it. All right. Go directly southwest from Torum Harbor, and you'll see the Desir continent. Nordopolica is at the eastern edge.
I hope you won't mind if I go over the Fiertia's control. You can only disembark from the ship where you see a dock. You won't be able to get onto land where there are cliffs. Of course, the ship can't pass over rocks, but you'll also have to keep her out of the shallows around island. You might be able to take her into some rivers, if they're deep enough. However, if there's a bridge spanning the river, you won't be able to take her under. We wouldn't want to clip off our... And that's about it.
We just started out and we're already working with one of the 5 master guilds. This is good.
Yeah, you're one step closer to making your dream a reality, Carol. Aren't you happy?
You talking to the kid? He's over there mumbling about something.
Merman. The first thing had to be Merman. Brave Vesperia has some bad luck. What's the president of Fortune's Market gonna think of us if we fail? This is bad. This is so bad.
I don't think he's very happy.
He's just being careful, that's all.
That's not being careful. That's running and hiding.
It'll be...
Nice if we don't run into the mermen, won't it?
That's pretty weird.
You're quite the pessimist for your age.
I'm just a realist. Anyway, thanks for your help. Looks like we're gonna make it there on time.
Yeah, Leviathan's Claw was going to beat us there if we hadn't found an escort for the ship.
Leviathan's Claw, huh?
Oh? They're the guild that's specializing in sales of Hopeland Blastia.
Oh, that explains the situation in Hell.
Lately, they've been trying to steal our clients from us. If we weren't able to cross the sea, they would have swiped up another one of our major customers.
Still, you can't help but wonder where those slime balls are getting their products from.
Indeed. Hopeland Blastia isn't exactly the easiest thing in the world to get one's hands on.
You don't think the Empire is behind this? No, that couldn't be. It's mages that are supervising the Blastia district.
Ah, right on time.
Everyone, be careful!
The world's spinning. I think I'm getting seasick.
Did that monster just...
That voice sounds familiar.
Well, aren't you a...
This one's pretty tough.
Don't just stand there whining.
You're gone!
Oh, enduring protection! Barrier!
Dragon Swarm!
Dragon Swarm! Flickering blaze! Firewall! Oh, power! Shine!
You're gone!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm just getting started.
This power...
You're true to your reputation. I was right to bring you...
I tell you, Brave Vesperia doesn't have any shame in working, even while I'm looking for Apatheia and doing all...
Apatheia? Isn't that what you...
That's right.
That's nothing but a fair... I researched it a while back, but eventually
I'm well aware people think it's...
Why are you looking?
Well, because...
It's still alive.
Patty!
Well, that was a...
Can you really call it a voyage when you're in a mine?
What are you doing all the way out? I was hunting for treasure when I fell into the ocean.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't become part of a complete...
This is all well and good, but can we...
Yeah, sure.
Ah!
I've healed him, but he should...
Well, this is a real problem. I don't
I can do it!
Patty, you can't?
If you're gonna travel around the world, you'd better be...
Then I'd like to ask you to be in charge of piloting...
You gotta be kidding.
Ah, of course. We've made much better time than I thought. We could even if... I'll leave the course up to you.
With a ship, we can go...
Estelle, I know you want to look for fair, but don't you think we have more important things to do for the moment?
Do you think?
I'll do what I want. Don't worry.
We just started our guild. We should err on the safe side, don't you think, Carol?
Yeah.
All right. Then feel free to give me...
The fog's gotten awfully
Yeah, it's...
Fog like this is usually...
Knock it off!
Talk like that long enough and some...
Hey, Front!
What is that? That's an old ship.
I think it says...
That's weird. There's...
It's...
No way! Come on!
I don't know why, but the Sarah's...
What do you mean? What the hell is wrong?
You think this thing's the... Ooh.
You don't really...
Why don't we go take a look? I love this sort of...
What?
Well, we don't know what's wrong with the Blastia.
Are you planning on just leaving the field?
All right, why don't 4 of us go investigate while the rest...
That should be fine.
Okay, so repeat and I'll go. And who's the third person?
I'm not going.
Yuri, why don't you decide?
Gotcha.
You need to think about balance when splitting the party. Understand? This ship could also be attacked by monsters at any time. I'd like to go. Ooh, I'm so excited.
Me? I'll do my best. If you're tired, I'll do my best.
All of you be careful. We'll set off a smoke signal as soon as the Ceres Blastia is fixed.
Thanks. You'll be gone soon enough. I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's...
Do you think the others are all right?
You should probably worry a little more about how we're doing. There's no telling what might happen on a boat this sketchy.
You say that, but you sound like you're enjoying all this. Maybe that's why I don't feel all that scared myself.
Oh man, this isn't gonna be half as fun if you're not properly terrified.
Fun?
Never mind.
Let's work together.
Take this, Azure Wolf!
Oh, power that tries to shine. Moonlight habit.
Alright, who's next? Dragon Sword! That's enough!
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Dragon Swarm!
Oh, power the Dragon will shine! Photon!
That's what happens when I get sick.
I just can't hold back. Don't get sloppy. The sign of victory.
Yeah!
Yay!
You got pretty good.
Oh, this one's strong.
Get ready for anything.
Dragon! Dragon Swarm! Azure Wolf Strike!
You lose. Ooh, they look scary.
Dragon Swarm!
Oh, Dragon!
Dragon! Dragon Swarm!
The sign of victory! Okay. Yay!
Good job.
Ooh, I can't wait to fight this one. We must be cautious. Star throw!
I got no time to fit.
This one's strong. Ooh, scary, scary. Crescent moon!
Let's go.
I think I just heard a weird...
Look at that!
It's no good.
It looks like we have no choice. All right. There's no use sticking around.
Yep, let's... I wonder if everyone we...
Oh my, what happened? I can't believe the mast would suddenly collapse like that.
We're fine. I hope Yuri and the other...
I'd be surprised if they came out of an impact like that without a few...
Those troublesome kids. You might...
Now hold on just a second. Whoop.
I'm sorry, but by ourselves, we wouldn't be much help in protecting the ship anyway.
Hey, I ain't the guild anyway. I don't have to look after you.
Will we be okay with just...
That's where I...
Weren't you told to stay put?
Those words are powerless to put out the blazing fire.
So, basically you just wanna...
Because the ship... An adventurer's sense of...
Well, then you can come along. But if we...
80-20...
Yes.
Be sure to come back. It does feel a bit hopeless.
Don't say things like...
Oops.
Are you done already?
I'm pretty nervous, but I'd feel awful if anything happened to the others. We have to go save them! All right, let's do this!
This doesn't look good.
Don't just stand there whining. I'm dead on this modest Yeah, we're done. I just can't.
Wait up, Patty! It's dangerous to go too fast. We don't know what's lurking around here, so we have to be careful.
Is that right? In that case, I'll walk behind you, Carol.
Huh?
All right, Carol. Ramming speed!
I'm not set on being up front.
You're the only man I can rely on, Carol. Not that you hold a candle to Yuri.
Whoa, Patty! There's no need to shove.
This enemy doesn't look so nice.
This one's for real!
Destroy the priest of innocent waters! Grant them thy undefiled purity! Flickering blazes burn! I found you! Yeah, we're done! Let's eliminate them! The priest of innocent waters! Not bad! Splash! That's no good!
Hey, that was a nice breakthrough.
Thank goodness! You're okay.
Hey, you decided to come along for the ride too? And hey, why are you bringing along more people?
We didn't exactly have a choice.
I've come...
Well, you certainly got guts.
I've got more guts than a fish on the beach.
I know. If you didn't, you wouldn't have marched into that old geezer's mansion all by...
You mean Rago's
Is our ship gonna be okay?
Let's get out of here!
Ghosts are behind that.
You gotta be kidding me!
The ship's evil spirits are surely at the bottom of the ship.
Don't make up story!
No, what?
We'll just have to look for another way.
Right on.
This one's pretty tough.
Don't just stand there whining. Oh, flickering blaze, the sign of victory.
Yeah!
Yay!
Yeah, I feel...
This power will... See how much better it is when we're all together?
It's times like these that give you a sense for how important cooperation really is.
Yeah, I guess. The runt said something smart for once.
Not that we've done anything all that cooperative yet.
That's all right. Just being together makes this place less frightening.
I wonder if it's really that simple.
Ah! It's a four-legged hell beast!
Ah! Oops, my bad. Must have just been the pooch's shadow.
Oh, you are so dead! I'm gonna kill you and leave you haunting this ship! Of course I'm okay. That's why I'm gonna get out of here right now.
Aw, but we worked so hard to get here. We should take our time and soak in the atmosphere.
We can't take our time here. I have the important mission of investigating the air situation. It's not like there's any other reason I'd want to leave here.
A strange face on the other side of the mirror.
No, it can't be.
I feel kind of sorry for her. Come on, let's finish what we came to do. For Rita's sake.
Yes, that might be best.
Oh, I can't wait to fight this one. Don't just stand there whining.
How's this?
Oh, Caprice, of innocent waters. That's no good. Vesperia, undefiled purity. You're pretty rough out there.
It would be rude not to.
Look!
Year 232 of Asula.
The Azul period and the month of blue air are from a time...
So, over 1,000 years?
That long?
Adrift 5 and 40 days. Food and water used up. I cannot give in, though. I must see the clear ciel crystal. This crystal holds the power to banish the monster. I have stored the clear ciel crystal in my... It won't be much longer until I am in her... But he wasn't able to return days.
Come on, Estelle.
So, this ship's been wandering the open...
I've never heard of a town...
If this record is really that old, there's no...
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I've never heard of it.
The power to banish monsters.
I wonder if it's something...
Do you think it might be here somewhere?
Let me see if I can...
He's clutching something.
You think it's the clear ciel crystal?
Well, it matches up with what was...
Hey, old man.
No thank you. What is it with kids today always blurting things out like that?
Still a...
How are you any different? Aren't you a little old to be arguing with a child?
Here you go.
Judith, darling, you've got nerves of steel.
Do you think it might be cursed?
Hey, this thing's... Huh?
It appears to have the opposite effect.
What are you talking about?
It's drawing the monsters.
Here they come!
Can you imagine a more fitting captain for a ghost ship?
He doesn't seem like the other monsters. May you rest in peace.
All right. Dragon! Blow you away! You're dead! Dragon Sword! Then what was that?
Finish that one.
It's getting away!
Come on, it's not like we have to settle the score with.
Jeez, poor Ray.
Should we give it back to him?
I think that's what he wants!
I want...
You what?
Would it be possible to add that to the...
We can't, as a rule. Tiny guilds like ours, until they complete the...
Completing each job to the letter is the way new guilds have to build their reputation.
Is the guild going to be sent running here and there by another one of this girl's whims?
Hey, you don't have to talk to her like...
Rita, wait. Judith, I am... But I want to help him deliver this.
I don't think anyone waits for 1,000.
Yeah, I'd get sick of waiting after that.
I don't think that's what he's...
I'll find them.
Rita.
You all have your hands full looking for Pharaoh. I'm free to do what I like.
Well, I'll come along too.
I don't mind going.
Hold it! You guys...
You know you're gonna end up stick, so I don't see any problem with us help.
Thank you.
You've got such good friends.
I'm not happy.
Really?
Huh?
Notice something?
Looks like there's smoke outside.
That might be Tokunaga's smoke signal.
Let's get back!
Come to mention it, we won't be able to get back.
We'll just have to see if we can't find a better way out.
It looks like the case holding the clear CL crystal just won't open. I wish we could make sure it's actually in there, considering the sort of place we found it in.
Couldn't you just bust it open with your magic?
No, I can't.
Right. If we damaged the contents, we wouldn't be able to make the delivery.
No, I mean I already tried blowing it up. This little box is tougher than it looks.
I'm at a loss for words.
Forget it, Estelle. There's not much you can say to that.
Anyway, I suppose it makes sense to put something so important in an unbreakable box.
from behind.
Oh, man.
I'm not used to this team.
That hurt!
Hey, Dragon Swarm! Dragon! All right. Azure Wolf Strike! Take this! Azure Wolf!
Let's go. I guess we can go back to...
The curse...
Don't be ridiculous!
Yes, ma'am.
What was that skeleton monster? It wasn't the sort of thing we regularly encounter.
It could be a creature possessed by spirits that wanders the Atherum.
That can't possibly be it. It's too unscientific.
Do you sense anything amiss, Repeat?
What'd he say?
I don't know.
Looks like we need Yuri to interpret for us. Hey, Yuri!
Hold on. There's no need to investigate this right now, is there?
Should we have finished it off when we had the chance?
If we could just jump down from here.
Here.
Where did you get...
I thought something like this might happen.
I think I'm gonna get...
All right.
Good grief.
If the Ceres Blasty has been fixed, that means...
The Ceres Blasty has been fixed.
So it seems.
Woo!
Of all the... If it was anybody other than me, you guys would have been left behind.
Sorry about that.
I wonder what caused the Ceres blast.
It just started working again.
You really think there's...
Perhaps the captain wanted to pass the clear Ciel crystal on to some... No way!
Doors get stuck, the Ceres Blastia stops working.
The world's a big place. There are many things we humans don't...
I said it can't happen, so... What are you hitting?
So, how do you...
Well, the boss here's seen better days.
What's the matter?
We don't know why it broke down, but either way, if we keep using this old piece of junk Blastia, we're guaranteed a shipwreck in the middle of the sea.
Wow, so she's sensible.
What?
What are you all looking at? You don't have a problem with that, do you?
Hey, are we going to Nordopolica?
Right. I'm looking forward.
So there's Nordopolica.
Yep, otherwise known as the...
Once popular among the nobility as a place for pitting criminals against each... Nordopolica is currently run by the Guild Palestrale.
Yeah, Palestrale's just as big a guild as the Don's Altosk, and...
My, how pretty.
So, a party in the streets every day, huh? This is gonna be great!
Parties, fireworks, and skewers are a match made in heaven.
Hey, I'll have one of those skewers too.
Since when are you on vacation?
Oh yeah, right.
You're the Don's messenger, so don't be rude to Bellius.
Young man, you are looking at a veritable paragon of man.
Traveling in a group sounds like love.
It's just a lot of noise. We've arrived safely, thanks to... Once I've unloaded my cargo, the Fiertia...
Thanks! We'll take...
So, are the sands of Kogor still a long way from here?
They lie far to the west of Nordopolica.
Aren't there some big mountains on the way?
That would make going by foot a problem. Wonder if...
I don't think that's possible. Not many people go to the desert. I doubt there would be a place to moor a boat.
Are you seriously going through with this? I can't just let you go to a place like that.
Head.
Good work. Thanks.
No, thank you.
Right, mutual back scratching and all that.
Oh, Madam President. Excavating more ruins? I'm always impressed that the guild boss himself supervises the excavation.
The excavation of...
Who's that?
That's Regay, the head of Ruins Gate.
Ruins Gate?
They're the guild that's helping the Imperial mages excavate ruin.
Oh, that's why I...
Well, I have friends who are
He seems like a nice...
Hey, you were talking earlier about a guild that's selling Hoplone Blastia.
You mean Leviathan's Claw?
Do you think they might be getting their Blastia under the table from those Ruin guys?
Ruins Gate is completely innocent.
How can you be so sure?
They're upstanding, serious, diligent. That's what they're known for.
Well, I'm off. Take good care of the... I'll arrange for exchange of the Ceres Blastia and for transport of Tokunaga.
Sure.
Good luck, brave Vesperia.
Thanks!
Mage is selling Blastia on the black market? That is so... Rita.
Huh? All right, I guess I'll be
going.
I've got lots of...
You mean treasure hunting?
It was nothing.
It's been real fun.
You too.
Well, I got some work to...
Oh yeah, your letter.
Yep.
Hey, why don't we all...
Good idea. She probably knows some... We'll just tag along with you and say hi to Belle.
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
What? Is some...
Huh? Nah, it's nothing.
Where can we find...
The Colosseum, probably, since Bellius...
Just what sort of person is this Bellius exactly?
Well, that's just it. I've heard the name often enough, but I've never met the person.
Carol, do you know?
I've only lived in Dawngrest, so I don't really know the guilds in Nordopolica.
The last thing we need is another Dawn on our hands.
You can say that again. One Dawn is plenty.
I can hardly wait to meet Bellius now.
Lord Belly.
But we've come to see Bill.
What?
We're a guild. Brave.
I haven't heard of you.
Huh?
Unfortunately, my lord.
How about a messenger from Don White?
The Don. My name is Nats. I'm the acting I will gladly deliver any.
Sorry, but the Don's orders were to give this letter directly to Belly.
Is that so? Unfortunately, Bellius only if you could perhaps come.
The next new...
Why only on the night...
I guess that's just how she does.
The moon just turned full, so the new moon is still...
So should we come back?
We don't really have a choice.
Sorry for the trouble. I'll let her...
Great.
So why don't we see what we can find out about...
And about Pharaoh.
I'd like to get some information about the aircraft. We shouldn't have trouble getting information about all of that.
You mind if old Raven goes ahead to the inn? I should send off a
Sure.
All right, let's get...
Welcome.
I think a companion of ours should have...
A friend of yours?
That hopeless old...
Then why don't we go talk to some...
All right.